Hey guys, what's up? Force here. I just wanted to sit with you today and talk briefly about the new channel Healthy Gamers, what its objective is, why I started it, what my plans are, and what I hope to accomplish on the channel throughout its lifetime, however long that may be. I started the Healthy Gamers channel with the one primary goal and focus of trying to incentivize and get gamers out there to go up, be active, and do things that are healthy for them. And this isn't me talking down to you or even speaking at you. I am included in this. I am a gamer, and as much as I know it's important to stay healthy and be active, it isn't something that I've always been doing, and certainly over the past couple of years, it's something that I've really put off on the back burner. Sure, I've been working on my business, doing this whole YouTube thing, but that's not the point. There's always an excuse. Whatever point you are in your life, there's always going to be an excuse not to do things that you know you probably should for your own well-being. In fact, when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s, I'm 26 now, turning 27 in a couple of months. When I was in my early 20s, I was really into physical fitness, being healthy, going to the gym all the time, going out and doing healthy things, hiking, biking, walking, and just living a good lifestyle, having proper nutrition, making sure I'm well rested, all those things. And that stuff has really been put off to the side over the past couple of years. So, you know, as much as this is for me trying to give back to the gaming community and trying to kind of help make working out fun and exciting and make it a little more interesting, give these little perk system, the point is being healthy is important. You're going to grow old, you're going to decay, for a lack of a better term, over time. And making sure that your body, your temple, is well built is a really big part of feeling good, being healthy, staying healthy. Preventative medicine is what we want to call this, because it's what it is. I mean, studies show, I don't need to sit here and give you all the reasons that exercise and proper nutrition are good for you. Do a 5-minute Google search and you're going to find out all those reasons. It's a well-known fact. Staying healthy, doing activities it's going to increase your well-being and your overall happiness as far as I'm concerned. That's how I felt back when I was really active, and that's a place that I really want to get back to. So what's going to happen on this channel? What can we expect in terms of videos? Well, I'm going to be doing this daily quest thing. I think it's a pretty neat idea. I think it's an interesting twist on physical activities. And what's going to happen is I will be putting out these videos as daily quests, and they're going to consist of one of a few things. There are sort of 3 major things we want to focus on when it comes to health and being healthy and keeping your body in tip-top shape. There's, of course, physical training, weight training, strength training, making sure you've got strong muscles. This is obviously important for a multitude of reasons. Cardiovascular training, so that's going to be doing things like running, hiking, anything that gets your heart pumping. And sure, weight training can do that as well, but there's a whole slew of reasons why you should also be doing some sort of cardio on top of weight training. And then, of course, there's nutrition. And in nutrition, I'm kind of lumping this all into one thing. Let me just call it you know, feeding your body and recovery. I guess that's a good word for it as well. So not only eating healthy, but making sure you're resting properly, doing things like stretching. All these things are really important to staying healthy, and they benefit the other things, the cardio and the physical weight training as well. And I'm not going to come at this and try to say this is like a physical fitness regime that you have to absolutely do. If you don't do this, there's no point in doing any of it. What I'd like people to do, and how I would like people to approach the channels and the daily quest, is do what you see fit. And let's pull it back to the RPG-ness and think of it like building a character. Build the character that you want. We'll do these videos that we'll call side quests as well, and the side quests will consist of meal ideas and intellectual things as well. For example, one of the things may be like read for an hour today. Read something informative, not just leisurely reading like fantasy reading and stuff like that. That's mostly what I do, but something that's actually going to bequeath you with more knowledge, make you a more intelligent person. That'll give you plus intelligence points, but stuff like that. And although I'm going to be doing these daily quests in kind of a set order, I'll be doing things the way I do it. As an example, I might do like weight training 3 times a week, cardiovascular 3 times a week, and then a day of rest. You don't have to do things in that order, and I wouldn't even suggest that everyone do things in that order. I know some people aren't really interested in weight training. Now, I will talk with you on the channel by giving you these daily quests and tell you, hey, this is important, this is kind of why you should be doing it, but if it's not something you're interested in and you want to focus more on just doing the cardio stuff, then you can do that. That's no big deal. If you want to, for example, the first daily quest that I put on the channel was go out and do something physical. Just kind of walk around, go for a little jog, go for a hike. If I do a strength training day and that's something you're not into, you're not interested in going to the gym, you're not interested in lifting weights, although it could be beneficial to you, if that's not something you're comfortable or willing to do right now, then just do another cardio day. Go for another run. You know, count that as your daily quest, and that'll give you +1 agility. And if you were to do the strength training, you'll get +1 strength. There's no actual literal system in place yet, although it's something I'm interested in exploring in terms of, you know, actually having some way of tracking this. For now, track it for yourself. And I've had questions already on the first video I said that said, well, what's the benefit? Why should I do this? Are you giving out rewards? The rewards is your happiness and your healthiness. That's the reward. And this whole point system, although I would like a literal place to track it, maybe on the website, if anyone's out there who's interested and capable of coming up with some sort of a system, like a daily input system where someone can put in, this is what I did today, and they can get their XP and they can get their attribute points, that would be great. So if someone's interested and capable, please feel free to contact me. I'll leave my email in the video description below. But yeah, do what you want with this, make it what you want. The goal is, the point is, get out there, do stuff, make yourself healthier. And just a quick overview of kind of how it's going to go. So there will be the strength training. That's going to give you a plus strength attribute. There's going to be the cardiovascular, which I believe I decided was plus agility. Let me just check my list here. Yes, cardiovascular is supposed to be plus agility. Nutrition and recovery. So again, that's things like making sure you're sleeping well, stretching, eating properly, and I'll go over, we'll do videos that are like meal ideas and stuff like that. That'll give you plus stamina. And then in anything that is of the mind, that is strengthening your mind, will be plus intellect. And right now I think that those are the 4 attributes we're going to stick with. Those are kind of going to be the main focuses of the daily quest as well as the side quests that we put on the channel. Now, when you can expect this kind of to get underway, probably next week is when it's actually going to be in full swing, and I'll be trying to do stuff very frequently throughout the week. This weekend, or for the remainder of this week, it's not going to happen simply because I'm actually heading out to California tomorrow. I'm going to be going to MLG in Anaheim, looking at some StarCraft and esports goodness, so that should be exciting. But next week is when I plan to kind of go full at this channel, and I'll be keeping my other channel as well, of course, you know, the Force SC2 strategy, with all the gaming commentary and news as well. But this is my new baby, and this is something that I'm really excited to get underway. So hopefully this wasn't too convoluted of a conversation. Hopefully you have a better idea of what to expect from the channel in the future, and I guess that does it. So yeah, guys, this has been Force. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the new home here at Healthy Gamers, and of course, keep watching and keep owning.